Hi everyone, I'm Tiff.
And I'm Jack.
With tiffandjack.com.
Don't forget. And here we are, one more time, live on Facebook. What an adventure this is.
Yes.
You never quite know what you're going to get, and you have to be very, very good at thinking on the fly, right? Because it does get a little crazy sometimes. Today we are discussing, are you an empath? And you may or may not know what being an empath means. We're going to talk about that further so that you will get a really good sense of what that is, actually. But before we go there, I want to share a little bit with you about who we are. Tiff and I have been running a coaching and healing practice for, going on 7 years?
7 years.
Solid 7 years.
Wow.
And part of what we do includes, not only are we coaching singles and couples and doing work with the brain and really helping people understand their unconscious thoughts that are limiting them and blocking them from being able to manifest what they want, live the life that they want, and have life be easy and enjoyable. But another aspect of that is the healing arts and the spiritual work that we do in addition. And you may see when you jump on any of our stuff, you'll see our little tag. It says life coaching with a magical twist.
Yes.
Now, the magical twist part is what I want to share with you, because that's where Tiff and her gifts really comes into play. She is a profound healer. She's a gifted seer. You may have heard of being clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, claircognizant. And if you don't know, that's okay. But that's all those are the people that can see and hear and feel deeper than what I see. What I see is pretty much what I get. But there are Tiff and many others that can actually see beyond just the physical, tangible world that we're all in. Almost like being able to tune into different stations on the radio. She can tune into many, many stations that I have never even experienced. So that's why we wanted to jump on really quick and just talk about being an empath. Because one of the questions we get a lot with the people we're coaching, or even just friends and family and people on Facebook, is, I feel like I'm just taking on the whole
other
world.
People's energy.
Yeah.
Is it my feelings or their feelings? So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the empath stuff, because it's a question I get asked often. So being an empath means that you are sensitive to the way other people feel. So that means that you can walk into a room, and if there's a lot of people, many empaths are like, oh my gosh, I'm so overloaded with all these emotions and feelings coming in. And you can get pretty depleted very quickly.
You may have a hard time going to very crowded places.
Yes.
Where there are a lot of people, and you come back feeling completely overloaded and strung out. And you don't know what to do with yourself.
I've got to go home and sit and hide. And sometimes you'll be very sensitive to light or sound, just sensitive to things around you because of the energy output. Now, if you know anything about energy is everywhere. It is everything, every single thing, everywhere around us, including our skin, our chairs, tables, our thoughts. Everything is made of energy, and empaths read energy, so it's coming into them all the time. Some of the big problem with being an empath is that overwhelmed, or that feeling of like, I'm depleted, so I need to go home and isolate for a while. That is absolutely an important thing to remember, that you have to have time every single day where you just allow your body to clear of that energy. Have some quiet space. Quiet space is absolutely critical for empathic people.
And I would have to interject, just knowing you and experiencing life, as the other half of this person, and meditation. Our blog today actually is about meditation. And Tiff, if Tiff did not spend time in meditation, she would not be as able to really engage in the world as she does. And her meditation is on steroids, okay? For me, I'm good to do a good 10 minutes a day, and she's sometimes meditates for an hour, 2 hours, and goes very, very deep and has an experience. Not that we all have to do that, but my point is, you being an empath means that it's critical that you take time to really center and ground and connect and clear so that you can come back out and bring your gifts and feel. I think one of the most beautiful things about empathic people is that you have such a deep sense of understanding of the people around you. And we're all here to really love each other, and empaths do such a beautiful job of that. But like Tiff's just saying, if you're carrying the weight of the world and you never can get clear yourself and you're feeling so burdened, it's hard for you to really be out there.
Yes. So Jennifer Marco had just brought up something fascinating. Jennifer, you and I have something in common. I have been a singer, songwriter, performer my entire life. It hasn't been until the last 10 years that I have set that aside so that I could come out and teach the things that I teach now. So I know exactly what you're talking about. And there's something super powerful when you are on stage and you are singing to large groups of people. You will feel an energy, and I know you know what I'm talking about, where, you know, your energy goes out to them and your energy comes back, their energy comes back through you. And the very best thing you can do is allow it to move through you, because it will actually empower you. And also know that as people are moving their energy and it's coming towards you, allowing it to move through without the story of what's happening to them.
Yeah.
And I also want to go in a little bit deeper with this empathic thing, because empaths have a really strong idea many times that it's their job to help people when they can feel that they're sad or having a hard time or things like that. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not here to be helpful.
Yeah.
But more times than not, all that you are asked to do in your energy is to see that person as whole, knowing that the universe has got their back.
Yep.
And when you can see them whole, you kind of release them into the universe and send them love and light, and you've just created a massive healing for that person. And as long as they're willing to accept that, it will do a lot, and you'll be able to release your feelings about, oh gosh, I've got to do something. And that's where empaths really get stuck. So remember, when you're an empath, it's important for you to take time every day to clear your energy. For me, not only am I an empath, but I have many other gifts, and I spend my life doing healings and house clearings, exorcisms, all kinds of things. So I really am in the realm of
life is so awesome.
The wild energy world that
There's
we
a
can't
lot
really
going on.
This person is amazing.
I am going to write a book about life with Tiff. Yep, for sure, for sure.
So when you're like that, you really do have to clear. And for me, in order for me to feel okay and to continue to do the job that I do, I have to spend quite a bit of time doing my inner work. Like, I have to really look at my belief system and what I'm thinking about. And then I meditate. And if I miss a day of meditation, I am in trouble. Ask Jack.
It's different, yeah.
So I do spend about an hour or two a day meditating.
It's just as important as water.
Yeah, it keeps me super clear energetically from the negativity that sometimes I can pick up, because I work with a lot of people a lot. So
Heather, thank you for liking our video.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing when you hop on live and you're just talking here, but you can see all of you there too. And the fact that you're all here is what makes it so enjoyable for us here. So
Kelly Hewitt, we love you. I'm so glad you are meditating. You are so awesome. Brandy Jacola, I know you're an empath.
Yeah.
I know it. I know you are.
Absolutely.
Heather Houston, my dear friend from when I was a teenager, I love you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you guys so much for coming and being on this video with us live.
That's awesome. So really quick, so we've shared about being an empath, and Tiff has shared some amazing things. If you didn't catch the beginning, hop on, watch the beginning again. But today we'd just like to share with you that before next Tuesday, Tiff is starting her Share Your Magic class, and it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be so great.
It is. It's all about this, and it's about you and your giftedness and bringing that to the world and trusting yourself and really bringing your healing arts to the people that you love, and that you can do that in a really big way. And
so let me just share really quick. Like, I have been writing the class, getting the program ready so that we can have an amazing time. So I just want to share a few tidbits with you. We're going to be talking about spiritual gifts and the most common ones and why we're afraid to use them or accept that we have spiritual gifts. We'll be talking about the characteristic traits of spiritual gifts. We'll be talking about the 4 clairs. We'll be talking about mediumship and all that that entails. We'll also be talking about past lives and how they affect you right now, which I'm telling you is super awesome. And we will also be talking a little bit about the dark energy that many of us face in our life. So we'll be talking about some demonic stuff so that I can share with you some things that might actually give you some relief.
Absolutely.
Should we really be afraid?
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah. Well, well.
Don't answer. No.
No. She has some really important things to share about that will bring a lot of relief and awareness and knowledge. And knowledge is power. It just is. So really quick before we wrap up this course, you can access her course. She'll be teaching it live once a week for 6 weeks on Tuesday nights, Mountain Standard Time at 7 p.m. But the beauty of this is that it will be 24/7 accessible once the recording's done. You'll also have your online class site with the downloads, also the replays. If you miss it, you can access it right off your mobile phone, your laptop, your iPad, whatever works for you. We are very serious about bringing a message to you where you are and making it easy, because we're all about easy.
Oh,
right?
Are we?
Life is to be easy.
It is to be easy. I know you might not
And
believe
fun.
it, but we can tell you why it's supposed to be easy. I have a couple more things to share. I know.
Absolutely.
It's during this class. The one thing I'm really excited is every person in the group I'm going to do a mass healing on. And I'm so excited because it will clear your energy in a very deep way.
Yeah.
And at the end of each class, I'll be doing questions and answers, which is really important. If I would have had someone in my life when I was growing up to tell me what the hell was going on, oh my gosh, I would have been so relieved. But I had to learn a lot of things the hard way, which, you know, is awesome because now I get to share it with all of you. But we're going to have, and I'm going to be sharing some awesome remedies and things that you will not want to miss. These are the magical potions that I use here at our house. And I want to also share with you, you'll see the word magic ending with a C or magic ending with a K. Let me tell you why. Magic ending with a C is all about being a magician.
Pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Yes, but magic is using the law of attraction.
With a K.
Yes, magic with the K is using the law of attraction and using tools to help you create magical experiences in your life. So there's just so much to share. I could go on, but we'll save that for the class.
Okay, so 2 things. If you would be so kind and loving to jump over to tiffandjack.com, Tiff_Jack, not.com. Just on Facebook, like our page if you haven't. We're trying to get our page out there and moving. So thank you if you already have. If you haven't, we'd love it if you would jump over and like our page. We have a free gift there about how to get relief in 30 seconds or less.
Yes.
And the class that we've just been discussing, and also discussing about being an empath. If you want to know more, you want to find out more about the class, private message Tiff on Facebook. Okay, you all know where she is because she has thousands and thousands of friends. So Tiffany Ann Rose on Facebook, private message her. If you'd like the information, she'll shoot you out the link so you can see what the class is. We've made it incredibly affordable for anyone that wants to take it.
And it will be recorded, so you'll always have it. And if you come in late, Katie, I'm answering your question right now. Absolutely. Contact me and we'll chat about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. We totally love you.
We're off to go see some clients.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Bye.
We love you guys. Thanks for being here.